made some promises that I did not live up to, and I have to apologize for everything that I told you guys because I definitely lied or exaggerated the truth. Okay. Alright, so what I wanted to say is that 2 years ago, or is it 3 years ago, I posted a video and I said I'm starting my journey here on YouTube and that I'm going to post more tutorials, I'm going to post more videos and everything like that. I didn't really lie. I did post my shorts. My shorts were the easiest and fastest thing to make, so that's why I was like just zooming them out. And when I say zooming, I say that lightly because all my creations take some time, especially because there's so many creations going on at the same time. I thought I'd make this video to explain myself because some of you or all of you deserve an explanation of what's been going on, where have I been and everything like that. And some of you wanted some updates on what's going on with me. So I am happy to tell you guys what's been going on and I'm excited. So, some of you guys wanted my birthday outfits. This journey started with me making birthday outfits for myself, so I wanted to sell last year's, yeah, because it was 2023 when I made the cargos and everything like that. I did promise you guys that I was going to post it onto my website. Something happened with that whole process. So firstly, I bought all the fabric, and before I even wanted to post it onto the website, before I even recorded it, well, I recorded everything. The problem is that I made the outfits, I loved the outfits, now it was time to sell them. But then I had to think about, okay, so how many yards do I need? Okay, I need a bulk of this fabric. I need to make some calls. I got to make sure that this is the product that I want to sell. How many colors can I put it in? It was just so many questions that arise just for selling it on my website. Then I went back to the store, the fabric store that I got the original fabric from, and they were sold out. Out of the, was it 6 or 7 pieces that I made for my birthday, 5 of them are out of stock. You cannot find the fabric anymore. So I can no longer sell something that there's no fabric for. I've heard a bunch of like scary nightmare stories where people would like put hype behind a design or a clothing that they are about to sell and then backstock. Well, like a lot of people upset because they ordered it and then they're not going to get it until like months or years later, and that's not something I wanted to do. If you're going to do it, you got to do it right, because I'm not trying to put any bad taste in anyone's mouth. I want my clothing and I want it now, and that's how I feel when I order. So I know my clients or customers are going to feel the same way. So I did not want to put that bad energy out there. I wanted you guys to purchase something and get it within the next week or so. Even though some of them were going to be ready-made, I still wanted to honor it, saying like, hey, I'm actually sewing this right now and you're going to get it. It's not something where I have to order the fabric, wait for it to get to me, and then you have to wait additionally for me to sew it. So that's how I wanted it to be. So I didn't want to make any false promises. That's not something I live on. In that case, since it was a majority of fabric and I tried to do my background work in calling vendors and trying to reach out to them for them to send me the fabric, or, you know, traveling these different places to see if I can actually get the same quality, because the quality of the fabric I use for my birthday, because I love comfort and I love something that can last me a very long time. It was awesome. It was great. So why would I do anything less for my clients? I want you guys to be comfortable as I was on my birthday, because I was comfortable. I wanted to make sure the quality was there, and some shops that I visit, it wasn't there or it wasn't the same, so I opted just not to sell these. It's hard because I am a one-woman show sometimes, so trying to get certain things, just like fabric, it was very difficult for me. I'm still creating a website. It's going to be custom clothing based, so you guys can order from there, and there will be some clothing that I already made that you guys named that is posted on the page that you guys can actually order as a separate piece now. So yeah, hopefully my website is out by March, because I've been working so hard on it, and that is another point I wanted to bring up. So my website, I gave it to 2 different people to work on, and they worked on it. They did their thing, but their thing wasn't my thing. Not to say that what they did was terrible, because I honestly took up and learned from the things that they've done to my website to actually create the website I'm creating now. It just wasn't me. But that was my fault. I did not give them a good prompt to go by. I just said I want it fun, yet put together, and that's so vague to give to anyone. So I had to really look within myself and do it myself. Sometimes you realize what you like and what you dislike when you play around with things yourself, and honestly, they did help me realize what I didn't like in the best way possible, of course. And again, it was my fault because I definitely gave them wrong cues or very vague cues, so they couldn't figure me out. It's not like they personally know me, but it's a lot of work, especially for someone who doesn't know how to create their own website. So there's a lot of it is just me teaching myself how to make a website and then adding my own flair onto it. I realized that I wanted to put my personality into the website, and you guys would see it once it's launched. And I think I did a pretty good job with doing it, especially when this girl don't create websites. Like, this girl creates clothes. So yeah, that's what's going on with my website. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. My health. I have to update you guys about that when I feel like I need to, because I did make a video about it. The reason why I made that video is to spread awareness, but letting you guys know, like, hey, like, I'm going through some things too. So you might not see videos for a while, or sometimes like I'm gone for a bit. And the reason why I'm gone is because I have fibromyalgia, but you guys know that by now. Fibromyalgia is an umbrella. So it's something where you have so many symptoms that doctors don't know exactly what you have. So they just call it fibromyalgia. And they run tests on you to figure out what's causing the fibromyalgia, because they don't know exactly what it is. So they give it a name. That's not calling anyone's symptoms fake or wrong or incorrect or anything like that. It's just saying that it might be something different, but the doctors didn't do the work to figure out exactly what it is. Because I'm trying to compare it to something so you guys can understand. It's like making something new and then calling it a whatchamacallit. This is not even a good example. It's just like they don't know what it is. They just call it fibromyalgia just to write it off. Because there's a lot of people that come in with similar symptoms and they still don't know what it is. But it's autoimmune related. Everyone's is different and it ranges differently. Mine's hit my legs very terribly. It's moving upward and it hurts a lot. I've been to so many different doctors. It started since I was 6 and it got worse and started moving upwards. So it was mainly my legs, and it still is mainly my legs, but it moved up to my arms. So it's harder for people to give me hugs. It hurts. And it's on my lower back now because it moved upward. And there's just other places affected. Sorry. I'm like looking up a lot because I'm just like, this is like a hard topic for me to talk about. I just talk about it and I'm not even looking into the camera, gosh. Basically now what's going on is that I'm trying to get into a research facility so that they can figure out what's going on with me, because it is getting worse and it is affecting the things that I do. I've been ignoring it, but you can only ignore so much. And now it's like it came from a girl who was healthy and jumping and doing all these things to a girl who can't even walk a block without feeling pain. And then there was a lot of comments under the video of me showing you guys what I have, and they said, exercise, eat better, eat this. And the thing is that I do a lot of home cooked meals for myself. I've had this for long enough. I said 6. I had this since I was 6. So I found ways to like help me a bit, but it's traveling. Again, fibromyalgia is an umbrella. So what might work for one person might not work for the other person, might not work for me. Because again, since it's an umbrella, we don't know exactly what we have. We can have 2 different things. So it's like, you guys say this in the comments, and I know you guys are trying to help. Except the ones that were really mean, saying that just hit the gym. I can't move. when I exercise the muscles cramp up on me. Not cramp up, but it starts to zap. I can only do the movement because that's how it feels. It feels like a strike of lightning going up my whole body. It's really painful. I had to get picked up off the floor when I tried to be stubborn and tried to force myself to exercise. I have physical limitations now, and I'm not as peppy as I was before when it comes to walking. And I love walking. I love enjoying nature. I love visiting different places, and now it's just become to a minimum. And I'm about to change the subject because this is just getting really sad, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to work with some doctors. I'm expecting a call, and hopefully it gets better. Now we're off of the sad stuff. We're going into my journey. This is something I like talking about because it's just like, how did I get here? Firstly, okay, so we're going back to the sickness. Well, there's a great ending to this, so I'm okay with it. I used to work for Nike. And then I got really sick. My legs started really messing up where I had to miss like days of work to the point where they had to give me time off because I was just not getting better. I was also working for this other, this remote job. Like COVID was going on. I forgot to include that. COVID was going on. It was ridiculous. Like everyone who worked in retail, which I did, had to just stay at home, and it just kind of got scary for me because once I got sick, it was terrible. Like my body can't battle sickness correctly, and I'm sick for a very long time, so I try not to get sick. It was really a bad time for me. I was very depressed, and of course I lost my jobs. So I was like, you know what? It sounds so sad, but that's how I felt in the moment. Like the world doesn't really care about me, so I don't care. Like, you know, when you're on your last limb, I mean that figuratively. When you're on your last, like your down moment, that's when you start to blossom. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, it's just like the weirdest thing. So I was down. I lost both my jobs. And with one of my jobs came with healthcare. So I couldn't continue the research that they were doing on my limbs because now it's an out-of-pocket price, like straight out of pocket. So I couldn't afford it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do fashion. I'm gonna post my videos. I don't care. What's the worst that can happen? I'm already down and out, so it doesn't really matter anymore. So I post my videos, 8 views, 10 views sometimes 2. And then there was one video in particular that I posted saying like outfits that I made that I never wore, 33,000 views. And I'm like, that's a number I can hit? What? That's crazy to me. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep posting things. 100 views, 10 views, 5 views. I was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. So what's the worst? To just keep posting. I'm just gonna keep posting. One of the videos is gonna hit. But then I was like, okay, it's time to do research. Let me see what made that one video go up to so many people. And I was like, oh, well, I included the audience in it. I asked them which one did they like, which one they would wear. Then I was like, oh, okay, but I still didn't really learn from myself. I was like, I'm gonna create my birthday outfits and then I'm gonna record it. But the thing is the reason why I had to put it into parts is because I was making it as I was recording. So you guys were getting the video footage sometimes the same day as I was making it. So I was like, damn, I didn't want to put it in parts, but I'm just going to have to do it like this. You guys actually watched my journey day by day as I was doing it. And then I got more and more followers and then clients. And I was only like a stretch wear specialist. I did swimsuits. I did anything that includes spandex. I did a lot. But it was more of like a streetwear, urban type thing. It was nothing like evening wear or anything like that. And then prom season came around and then 4 people came to my inbox and said, Kiki, do you do dresses? I love your work. I don't, but I do them now. So I did the dresses. the thing is that I learned how to do dresses, but it was like never blossomed that I never did it for someone. I did do it for someone once, but I didn't turn out good. If you guys want to hear that story, please comment down below. But that was in college, so I haven't recovered from that, what the wrongness that I did to that person's dress. But I was like, you know what? I trusted myself more. I've created so many things. I'm in a position where I'm learning actively and I'm doing my best, and I just know, like, I sat in my room and I learned everything I possibly could know. Went out, I interned, I watched like different people do different things. Like I learned. So I'm like, I can take this on. Took on the prom dress. That was my first prom season. I've learned from things. I've made beautiful creations and I don't regret anything, because from there blossomed my whole career. And like I said, I was a fashion designer before, but nothing solidified it than when I took that leap of faith. And now I'm here. I'm here with all you beautiful people that watch me, that follow me, that comment, that tell me how they feel when they watch me, or how they feel about my garments and everything like that. I just love where I am right now. An update is I've been doing great. Apart from the fibromyalgia, I've been doing really great. I love what I do. And even though sometimes it stresses me out, I can't stop thinking about it. Like I wake up in the morning for it. I go to sleep thinking about it. Sometimes I try to take a break, but then I come back to it. I'm like, damn it, I was supposed to give myself an hour break. I can't stop doing it. So it's just like, I love this whole experience. And it's because of you guys that I got so far. So thank you. Like really thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been a dream. It's like, I had this dream since I was, you could say 10. It developed when I was 10. And then I dropped the dream and then I picked it back up. And I'm here. And I'm living it. And I just want to do better things. I just want to do bigger things. I'm really excited. But let's make some more promises that I'm probably won't keep. I'm trying to post more content here. I'm trying to post more tutorials. They are recorded. They are being edited. And hopefully nothing comes in my way. There is an obstacle. My laptop recently self-destructed. So it is very slow. It buffers, it deletes some of my things, but I'm still working with it. This is something that I'm doing. This is something I love, so I'm going to figure it out, but it is slowing down the process. Just letting you guys know, but I want to post more videos here. So far, when I see you guys ask for certain tutorials, I've been trying to make them into shorts so that I can post them and you guys can actually follow along, because I know how important it is to learn something or master a particular craft, or to get stuck on something and really just want to find a way out. So if you guys want some more short tutorials, I can whip those out. Just comment below and I'll be able to look through them and post them. But if they require longer attention, I might have to make a full video with it, which is perfectly fine, but just be patient with that one because I'm still trying to edit out some of the footage that I currently have. But yeah, this is going to be fun. And with that said, with the lovely people watching here, the lovely people that follow me throughout all my platforms, thank you. Thank you so much. It's really a dream for me. And oh yeah, I got my plaque and I had it sitting here for months. The reason why I had it sitting here for months is, firstly, when I first got it, I held it like this. I was like, this is for me. And as you guys can tell, the tape is still on it. I still not have opened it. I still have not opened it. First excitement, shock, stopped me from opening it within the first 2 seconds, but then became fear and doubt. I thought that I didn't deserve it. And it was this point where I was just getting sicker. I just moved to the place that I'm in now. And I was in a lot of pain, mentally, physically. But good friends, good family, a great boyfriend helped me realize like I was being silly, and not silly, but more so like I'm strong. I could do this. Like my personality is always at an up. My happiness is always at an up. It's just sometimes like when you feel that pain back to back to back, it's just like, yeah. But it was a moment that passed, and I'm here now. So I'm gonna open this on camera because I really, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people that said, that's your fabric scissors, don't use it to cut paper, tape, blah, 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 all that stuff. I have 2 of these. That'll be fine, you know. But, and I could buy another one if I so please. Oh gosh, this is like, finally I'm gonna see it after just having it sit here. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to open the box. It's like one of those, oh, okay. Oh, they taped this baby down. It was like, nobody gonna get into this but the person that's getting it. Or not even the person that's getting it. Oh my gosh. Wait, it comes with notes? I didn't expect to read anything. Oh, the paper is thick too. They were not playing. Do you remember your first subscriber? Your 100th? Your 1,000th? Chances are you do. I do. And you know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know your fans can't wait for you to amaze them with more, with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we may just write you again and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna cry. No. I didn't cry when I was talking about my fibromyalgia, and I'm not gonna cry on here. Okay? It's much free right now. I did it. It's here. I just never imagined. I watched YouTube when I was younger, and now I'm a YouTuber. And I got a plaque. Oh my gosh. I'm at 300,000 right now. I don't know the exact number. 300,000. And it's because of you guys. So thank you. You guys like watch me. You guys comment. You guys like. You guys sometimes you guys hit me up and ask me questions that I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like it's just amazing because now this is like proof of my labor as well. So I'm gonna hang it. I'm gonna hang it somewhere in here. And once again, thank you. Website coming soon. More videos coming. And that's all, folks.